Today on Make It Hackin', I'm going to show you how to make your own color LED strip. This project is perfect for beginners or someone being introduced to addressable LEDs. I've included a GitHub link in the description of this video which contains all necessary information as well as links to parts. For this project you will need the following items: an Arduino compatible board, WS2812 aka NeoPixel LEDs, I'm using 5mm but they also come in different sizes, a solderless breadboard, and jumper cables. I'm using a mix of short and long, but you can use any size that works for you. The LEDs have 4 pins or legs. Hold the LED so the longer legs are on the right. And starting from the left, we have pin 1 is data in, pin 2 is 5 volts, pin 3 is ground, and pin 4 is data out. You'll need to extend the legs outward slightly in order to insert them into the breadboard. Keep the shorter legs on the left and insert the first LED. The legs of the LEDs should be in individual rows indicated by the numbers on the breadboard. Each row is electrically connected, so all 5 columns of the row are sharing the same signal. Now, when inserting the next LED, make sure to insert the first pin into the same row as the last pin of the previous LED. This is because pin 4 of the LED is data out, and pin 1 is data in. So the data out pin of the first LED is fed to the data in pin of the second LED, and so on. You could also space out the LEDs and use a jumper cable to connect the data pins. After all your LEDs are inserted into the breadboard, use jumper cables to connect their power pins. Pin 2 of the LED, or 5 volt, should be connected to the red rail, and pin 3 of the LED, or ground, should be connected to the blue rail. I used short jumper cables here, but long ones would work as well. Now, grab your Arduino. Use a long jumper cable and insert it into the 5 volt output of the Arduino. Connect this cable to the red rail of the breadboard. Next, use a jumper cable and insert it to any ground output of the Arduino. Connect this cable to the blue rail of the breadboard. Finally, use a jumper cable and insert it into pin 6 of the Arduino. Connect this cable to the first pin of the first LED, which should be the data in pin. Your Arduino should now look like this, and your breadboard should look like this. Now plug the USB into your Arduino and connect it to your computer. Your LEDs may or may not light up when the Arduino is plugged in, and that's fine either way. If this is your first time using Arduino, you can test your connection to your board as well as functionality by uploading the Blink sketch. This is a basic program that simply blinks an LED on the Arduino. If it works, you know your computer is talking to your Arduino and that the board is able to run a program. In order to light up the NeoPixels, we first need to install the NeoPixel library from Adafruit. To do this, go to Sketch, Include Library, then Manage Libraries. Search for NeoPixel, go to Adafruit NeoPixel library and select the latest version. Then click Install. Libraries are common code sets that you can use with your main program without having to rewrite everything. In your main program, you'll reference the libraries and use corresponding syntax to call functions, etc. After the library is installed, we can upload an example sketch. Go to File, Examples, and scroll down to Adafruit NeoPixel. Then select the strand test example. Verify the pin used for the NeoPixels. The default should be 6, and that's how we hooked our circuit up. Next, verify the LED count. In this example, we're only using 4 LEDs, so I'm going to change 60 to 4. Then verify your board settings are correct and upload the sketch to your Arduino. When your computer uploads to the Arduino, you should see the TX and RX lights blink rapidly. Your NeoPixel LEDs should now be flashing in all their colorful glory. You can change the brightness in the code and play around with different materials to diffuse the light. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any questions or want to suggest future tutorials, please comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.